Italy coach Gianpiero Ventura was fired Wednesday, 2 days after the Azzurri failure to qualify for the World Cup. Meanwhile, the refusal of Football Federation President Carlo Tavecchio to resign was met with protest at a summit called to assess the failure. Ventura leaves in disgrace, widely criticized for his tactical decisions that left Italy out of football's biggest competition for the first time in 6 decades. Story continues below advertisement. A Football Federation statement said that Ventura is no longer coach of the national team. Four-time champion Italy lost a playoff to Sweden, 1-0 on aggregate, on Monday. Ventura's contract was recently extended to 2020, but the deal included a stipulation that it could be voided in case of a failed qualification. Carlo Ancelotti, who was fired by Bayern Munich in September, was being mentioned by Italian media as a likely replacement, but no new coach was immediately named. Ancelotti is definitely a great coach and a great person. He would be a great choice, said Italian Coaches Association President Renzo Ulivieri, who participated in the summit. But other considerations need to be made. We need to talk with him and look around. It's early to talk about coaches. Damiano Tomasi, president of the Italian Players Association, abandoned the meeting once he understood that Tavecchio would not step down. We believe we've got to start the rebuilding process with elections, Tomasi said. It doesn't seem like there's any desire to restart from zero. Story continues below advertisement. Story continues below advertisement. The problems of Italian football can't be resolved with just the firing of the national team coach, added Tomasi, who played for Italy and helped Roma win the 2001 Serie A title. Otherwise, we'll continue to remix the same minestrone that has caused indigestion for so many of us. Ventura was hired last year when Antonio Conte left the national team to coach Chelsea after the European Championship. The 69-year-old Ventura was a journeyman coach who had never managed a major club. He previously coached Udinese, Cagliari, Napoli, Messina, Hellas Verona, Pisa, Bari and Torino. Ventura's attachment to two forwards he coached at Torino, Ciro Immobile and Andrea Bellotti, and his refusal to try a three-striker formation, led him to continually leave Napoli winger Lorenzo Insigne on the bench. Considered Italy's most talented player of the moment, Insigne was inexplicably asked to come on for Marco Verratti in a central midfield position late in the opening leg against Sweden. Story continues below advertisement. Ventura leaves with a record of 9 wins, 4 draws and 3 losses. Ancelotti, who coached Juventus and AC Milan before going abroad to win titles with Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid and Bayern, has the big club resume that Ventura lacked. But it remains to be seen if he'll be willing to coach the national team, or if he still prefers the daily activities of a club. Other options include installing a caretaker and luring back Conte, or perhaps Juventus coach Massimiliano Allegri or Zenit Street. Petersburg's Roberto Mancini once the club season ends.